Hello students, before we start our chapter, I would like to request you all to watch our introductory 2 videos given by me so that you will be clear about the 3-step strategy to do Dhamaka in physics exams. We have given the videos in the description box, or you can just click on our videos displayed at the end of this video for either introductory 2 videos or the next videos. Okay then, let's enjoy physics by Mr. Patel, who has a long, profound experience of 29 years of teaching physics in Sainik School,
Example
Balachand.
10.4. In a Young's double slit experiment, distance between two slits D is equal to 0.28 millimeter. It is always in millimeter, remember. And distance of the screen, that D is equal to 1.4 meter from the slit. 1.4 meter, that is the D is the distance of the screen from the slit. Correct? That is, suppose this is the source S. These are two slits, S1 and S2. S1 and S2. The distance of the screen is here. Correct? This distance is capital D, and that is equal to 1.4 meter. This is the screen. Correct? The D is very, very large with comparison of the small d. Correct? Otherwise you won't get the fringes. The distance between the central bright fringe and the fourth bright fringe is measured to be 1.2 centimeter. Determine the lambda, the wavelength used in the experiment. So see, it is a fourth fringe we want. Now central bright fringe will be at the equidistance. Correct? This distance is the same. This is the bright fringe. Barabar. Here, then after you will see one dark, then bright. Say this is the first bright, this is the second, this is the third, and the fourth bright fringe. That is 1.2 centimeter. This distance is 1. This is x. X is 1.2 centimeter. Determine the lambda. Correct? This is at equidistance, the central bright fringe, because these distances are equal, so there is no phase difference. Whatever the distance travelled by the wave originating from the S1, that is, say S1P, if you say this is point P, this point is say or O, that is O is the bright fringe. At O, you will get the bright fringe. Then after alternately dark and bright. In between the bright, there will be dark. This is the first bright, this is the second bright, this is the third bright, and this is the fourth bright. Similarly, this side also, first bright. In between bright to bright, there will be a dark fringe also, when the path difference is multiple integer of lambda by 2. Lambda by 2, 3 by 2 lambda, 5 by 2 lambda, 7 by 2 lambda, and so on. Here you will get the lambda, then first bright width, then 2 lambda, 3 lambda, and 4 lambda. Correct? So we have to calculate the lambda. So x is equal to the fourth, for the fourth fringe. We know that xn is equal to n d lambda upon d. So x4 for the fourth fringe. See with 5, then x5, you can say 6 and x6. So that is equal to n is equal to 6. So x4, here we have to, this is the fourth bright fringe. Correct? The distance between the central bright fringe and the fourth bright fringe is measured to be 1.2 centimeter. Correct? So x4 is equal to 4d lambda upon small d. So lambda, therefore lambda is equal to x4 small d upon 4 capital D. x4, that is the fourth fringe, that is 1.2 centimeter, that is meter, 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter, into D, the distance between two slits, S1 and S2. This separation, this is D. This distance is d, small d, correct? You know already. So d is in millimeter, so 0.28 into, that is 10 to the minus 3 meters upon 4d, d is in meters, so 4 into 1.4, the d is 1.4 meter. Calculate this, introduce the values and calculate. This comes about, that is lambda is about 6 into 10 to the minus 7 meter, that is 6000 Austin unit or 600 nanometer, or 6 into 10 to the minus 7 meter in any unit you can write, or 6000. What is that? You can say 6000 Austin unit or 600 nanometer. You can write in any way this answer. Correct? This is also correct, this is also correct, and this also all are correct. Next is the 10.5 on the same page. In a Young's double slit experiment using monochromatic light of wavelength, W for wave and L for length, lambda. That is single color, monochromatic, that is single color, maybe yellow, green, violet, and the intensity on the screen at a point on the screen where the path difference is lambda is k units. What is the intensity of light at a point where the path difference is lambda by 3? We know that the intensity is given by the equation I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus 2 under root I1 I2 cos phi. Barabar? This is interfering term. Now let's consider the, suppose both the sources like this. If this source is originated from the same source, so they have got the same in barabar, and they are coming from the coherent sources. S1 and S2 are coherent sources, so they have the same wavelength. Wavelength is the same. Intensity also will be same. Barabar? Because slit width of the S1 and S2 are the same. So say, let us call the intensity I1 and of this I2 and is equal to I0. I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I0. So I is equal to I0 plus 2 under root I0, that is I0 square, that is 2I0 cos phi. Correct? That is equal to 2I0 common. This is 2I0, this is also 2I0, take common, so in bracket this will be 1 plus cos phi. 1 plus cos phi is equal to 2 cos square phi by 2. That is, therefore, I is equal to 4I0 cos square phi by 2. Now, phi is given in the terms of distance. Distance lambda, correct, is equivalent to the phase difference 2 pi. What is the phase difference between 2 points? You have studied in the 11th already. Suppose this, if the distance is lambda, this is 1 lambda, what is the phase difference? When the disturbance reaches to this point, say B, the particle at point A has already described the one circle, correct, one vibration, that is 90 degree go up, again come back 180, that is pi, correct, 90 degree, that is pi by 4, then pi again going back, that is by 4 pi, and again that is 4 by 4, that is 2 pi. This is pi by 2, 90, that is pi by 2, then pi 3 by 2 pi and 2 pi. So lambda phase difference, lambda path difference is equivalent to the 2 pi phase difference, correct? That is, the phase difference is lambda is equal to phi is equal to 2 pi. Phi is equal to 2 pi. So put the value of this. So the equation will become 4 pi 0 cos square pi. Barabar? So pi by 2 pi, phi is 2 pi, lambda phase difference, that is 2 pi. So Phi is 2 pi. So phi by 2 is naturally half of this 2, that is pi. That is 4I0. So cos square pi is equal to cos 180 is minus 1 square of the minus 1, that is cos square it is pi. That is plus 1, that is 4 pi I0 into 1, that is 4 pi I0, and that is equal to k. When lambda is the path difference, the intensity is k unit, it is given. When path difference is lambda, is the k units. This is the intensity given in different way. Correct? So 4 I0 is equal to k. So I0 is k by 4. You can write also. So when path difference is lambda by 3, now come to the original question. Let us answer it. When phase difference pi by 3, lambda by 3, that is, what is the phase difference? Phase difference is lambda is 2 pi. So 2 pi upon 3. 2 pi upon 3 is a phi. So phi by 2 is pi by 3 divided by 2. We want pi by 2. So again put the value I is equal to 4 I0 cos square pi by 3. Correct? Pi by 2 is pi by 3. That is 4 I0 into 1/4. Pi by 3, that is 180 by 3, that is 60. Cos 60, that is half. The square of the half, that is 4. 1 by 4, that is 4 cut. So I is equal to I0. So I0, what is I0? 4 I0 is k. So I0 is k by 4. That is answer is k by 4. Example 10.6, on the same page, a beam of light consisting of two wavelengths, lambda 1 is 650 nanometer and lambda 2 is 520 nanometer, is used to obtain the interwave fringes in a Young's double slit experiment. Now question, find the distance of the third bright fringe on the screen from the central maximum for lambda is equal to say 650 nanometer. Correct? This is given. So we have to calculate the distance of the third bright fringe on the screen from the central maxima for lambda is 650, as we have seen in the last example. That is, so the answer is x3 is equal to, that is xn is equal to n d lambda upon small d. That is xn is equal to, or x3 is equal to 3 d lambda upon small d. The distance is 3 into, the distance is the same, that is 1.2, it is given. Correct? D is 120 centimeter given. This D is, that is capital D, small d is 2 millimeter, that is 2 into 10 is to minus 3. These data are given. So D is 1.2 meters and to lambda 1 is 650, that is for this lambda, into 10 raised to minus, it is a nanometer, so 10 raised to power minus 9 meter upon small d is a 2 millimeter, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 meters. Correct? You can write units also. This comes about 1.17 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, that is 1.17 millimeter. It is always in millimeter or sometimes centimeter, it is a, depends upon the wavelength. Second, B. Now, what is the least distance from the central maximum when the bright fringe due to the both wavelengths coincide? The bright fringes of the both wavelengths, that is of 650 wavelengths and the another is 520 wavelength. Lambda 2 is 520 nanometer. This 650 nanometer and 520 nanometers. Both the fringes at what distance? Both the fringes, bright fringes of this and this will coincide. Correct? So this is less wavelength. So number of this fringe of this bright fringe for lambda 2 will be more naturally. Correct? So if x is the distance, then x is equal to n1 beta 1. This is the fringe width is equal to n2 beta 2. Correct? So or n1 n1 d lambda 1 upon d, this is a fringe width for the lambda 1, that is d capital D lambda 1 upon small d, and that is n2 into capital D lambda 2 upon small d. D is the same, capital D is same and small d is same, only in order of the bright fringe this and lambda, it depends upon the lambda, correct. So, the n1 this will d have cut, so n1 lambda 1 is equal to n2 lambda 2, n1 lambda 1 is equal to n2 lambda 2, remember this is an important equation for this. So, now calculate from this n1 lambda 1, say the bright fringes will coincide at the least distance x if n2 is n1 plus 1. Why I have taken not n1 is equal to n2 plus 1? Because lambda for the second, this wavelength is less. So, number of fringe of this will be more, correct. If for this is n2, then for this n2 plus 1, correct. For this n1, then for this n2 will be n1 plus 1. So, n2 is equal to n1 plus 1. Lesser is the wavelength, more will be the number of bright fringe that will coincide with the longer wavelength number. That is n1 lambda 1 is equal to this n2 is equal to, now replace n2 by n1 plus 1, n1 plus 1 lambda 2. Therefore, n1 into 650 is into 10 raised to minus 9 is equal to n1 plus 1 into 520 into 10 raised to minus 9. That comes about n1 is equal to 4 and n2 is equal to n1 plus 1, that is 5. So, fifth bright fringe of the wavelength 520 and the fourth bright fringe of this, they will have at an equal distance, they will coincide. You can calculate, you multiply 520 into 4 and that is equal to 650 into 650 into 4 and that is equal to 520 into 4 plus 1. This is 4 plus n1 plus 1, 4 plus 1, that is 5. So, there is difference also you can see, 520 and 650, what is the difference? 130. 130, that is, if it is a one bright fringe, it will take over when it is at fourth, that is 130 into 4, that is 520. Or you can calculate this one, but you can check again n1 lambda 1 by using this equation, this is equal to this one. So, fifth fringe of the shorter wavelength 520 will coincide with the fourth bright fringe of the longer bright fringe, that is having the 650 nanometer, correct. Because lambda is less, number will be more. You can see there is no space, otherwise I can show you on the diagram also. Example 10.7 on the same page. In a double slit experiment, Young's double slit experiment, the angular width of a fringe is found to be 0.2 degree on the screen placed 1 meter away. The lambda is equal to 600 nanometer. What will be the angular width of the fringe if the entire experimental apparatus is immersed in the water? Correct. When it is put in the water, lambda will change. So, fringe width also the change. So, angular width also will change, that is say theta. This is a linear width. So, theta is equal to B upon D. So, D lambda upon D, beta is a fringe width, D lambda upon D, that is correct. So, this width is this is D, this is theta, We will see in the diffraction to get the better. This is say beta. This is just like the arc, correct? So arc is equal to d theta, arc is equal to d theta. This arc is the fringe width. So beta is equal to r theta. This r is d and theta, that is d theta. From this you can get. So theta is equal to beta by d. Theta is equal to beta by d. Or d theta is equal to b. D theta is equal to beta. And beta fringe width we know d lambda upon small d upon. Now d is there already, capital D, so d will be cut. So lambda by d. So theta is lambda by d. So or d is equal to lambda by theta. Now if lambda will change when it is immersed in the water, so lambda dash is the wavelength in water, then for that when it is immersed in the water, say the angular fringe width is theta dash, then d is equal to lambda dash upon theta dash, correct? So comparing 1 and 2, this 1 and 2, d is equal to lambda by theta and d is equal to lambda dash upon theta dash. So lambda upon theta is lambda dash upon theta dash. Lambda upon theta is lambda dash upon theta dash. So theta dash is equal to theta into theta dash is equal to, take on this, lambda dash upon lambda into theta. So theta dash is equal to theta into lambda. Lambda dash is a lambda upon refractive index in of water, correct? That is the wavelength of the water, correct? Lambda dash is equal to wavelength in air upon refractive index. So lambda upon n w upon lambda. So lambda lambda cut. So theta dash is equal to theta upon refractive index. And water has refractive index, it is given 4 by 3. This is given. So 6 upon 40, that is 0.15 degree